goes by T-REV, so we'll call him that as well. And he joins us now.
Voiceless people get killed for other stupid choices. Standing up for the families that took a loss is something that we find important. Rap game strong, chest up. Little homie, keep your head up. You can be whatever you want. Get rid of the fake and it will lead up. All my life I strive for greatness. I manifested my time with patience. People try to copy us, but respect is earned. It's not an obligation. I love the fam and they love me back, and that's why I always have the backs. I give a voice to those people who were never given a chance by them slimy cats. When you come here, you ain't a number to me. I really take time to read what I see. Don't forget to lock your doors, cause there's danger all up in these streets. Y'all really put life into the air that I breathe. I really am thankful for all of my peeps.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy T-REV, and I'm back with you guys today with another video, an update in the Idaho 4 case. Documents are dropping like crazy, and we are going to jump into those documents. And also, I want to talk a little bit about what's going on with Inan Harsh. I got word from a source of mine that says Inan Harsh is being paid $200 an hour to go up on these YouTube channels. Somehow creators are paying him $200 to go up on these YouTube channels and to speak, which is, kind of weird. And I also seen another person confirm that, which was JLR, was on a live, and he said Inan Harsh said he charged $200 an hour for interviews, which I think is absolutely insane. Why is he going on to these channels? And allegedly, I heard that, he possibly said he was being subpoenaed and this, that, and the third, or he was subpoenaed at one time. Like, what is going on? Like, are we really believing that somebody who took a post or the next day of the murders and edited that post and changed things around inside of that post? Are we really believing that? I don't know. I just don't think we can. I think at this point it's pointless to have him on in general. I mean, what are you bringing him on for? Can you trust his word? He's changing posts around. Shout out to the Rev Game family. I just wanted to make that known, but I also want to jump into the new documents. So the new documents, if you aren't privy to getting these new documents, but I want to go over these documents with you guys, and I'm going to show that right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's the new documents. This right here is a motion for scheduling. It was dropped and signed yesterday. Now, a lot of these just hit the website not too long ago, so I want to keep you guys updated with the most important recent information. Latah County Prosecutor Office, William W. Thompson Jr., ISB 2613, Prosecuting Attorney Ashley Jennings, ISB 8491, Senior Deputy Prosecuting Attorney, Latah County Courthouse, P.O. Box 8068. Now it says Moscow, Idaho 83843. The phone number is 208-883-2246. Now we're going to jump in here and start reading this part. It says, in the District Court of the 2nd Judicial District of State of Idaho, in and for the County of Latah, State of Idaho plaintiff, case number CR 29-22-2805. Motion for scheduling order. Obviously, we know it's the State of Idaho versus Bryan kohberger, the defendant. Now it says, come now to the State of Idaho by and through the Latah County Prosecuting Attorney, and respectfully moves the court for a scheduling order addressing without limitation the following. 1. Deadlines for completion of discovery by both state and defense. 2. Deadline for both parties to make expert disclosures pursuant to I.C.R. 16B 7 and C4. Now, 3. Deadlines for filings of pretrial motions and responses and replies thereto, including but not limited to motions in limine, motions relating to death penalty, and motions under ICR 12B. 4. Deadlines for jury questionnaire proposals. 5. Deadlines for proposed jury instructions. 6. Deadlines for proposed witness and pursuant to I.C.R. 16B6 and C3. 7. Deadlines for Rule 404B notices. 8. Dates for pretrial motions to be heard. 9. Any other matters to facilitate the orderly progress of this case toward trial because of the procedures mandated by Idaho Code 19-2515. It says here, the scheduling order must necessarily include trial on the issue of both guilt and sentencing in support of this request. The state notes that
Trial is scheduled to commence in less than 3 months, and it is necessary and proper that the parties in the court have realistic scheduling deadlines to address potential pretrial issues. It says respectfully submitted this 17th day of July 2023. William W. Thompson, prosecuting attorney. Now, there it is, the certificate of delivery. I hereby certify that true and correct copies of the motion for scheduling order were served on the following in the manner indicated below. Ann Taylor, attorney at law, e-filed and served an email. So, okay, they got all that. Now we're going to get on to the next one. Now, here we go. This is the notice of hearing. Notice of hearing, and the hearing type is a motion hearing. Evidentiary items, and let's go over what evidentiary items may be so you can be educated on that along with myself. The evidentiary hearing is a legal court proceeding that involves eyewitness testimony given under oath that's relevant to the case. The presiding judge will hear and take into consideration live eyewitness evidence presented during the hearing in order to make a fair ruling. So I just wanted to get that across. That is what an evidentiary hearing is. So because this hearing is an evidentiary items, so keep that in mind, which could be, like I said, eyewitness testimony, and they gotta be under oath, and it has to be relevant to the case. So that's what this hearing is. August 2nd, 2023. So it says notice is giving that above entitled case is set for hearing type motion hearing date 8/2/2023, time 1 p.m. Pacific time, which will be 3 p.m. Central and 4 p.m. Eastern. And it says John Judd right here. It just shows that it was dated 7/17/2023. Julie Fry. We may not understand a lot of what's said in the documents, but it's easy to hit Google and look it up and to get yourself ready and prepared for what kind of hearing it is. Now, there's people like myself that don't understand certain things that are in here. So if I don't understand a certain word, I will look up the definition. Now, for instance, limine, or however you say it, limine, or how I don't know how to pronounce it exactly correctly. It's a word that we don't use often. I know a lot of us don't, but it's a motion made at the start of the trial requesting the judge rule certain evidence may not be introduced in trial. So just so people understand what that is. So for instance, I didn't understand that word, so I went and looked it up and educated myself on that. And that's why I made this video, so we can go over certain things. These things may be small, but it's important for us to understand the process of what's going on and to understand that a fair trial is being given. This, I do think, is very important right here. This is it. Like I said, this is an evidentiary hearing, evidentiary items. So it's got to be some type of items. For instance, guys, let's go ahead and dive in on this. Evidentiary items could mean anything like physical evidence recovered from the crime scene. It also can contain biological material from which a DNA profile may have been extracted, and you could go deeper with it, but I'm sure you're understanding what I'm saying. This is evidentiary items that they're discussing on the 2nd of August, and it's very important. So I wanted to get that out there to you guys. Now that we went over that information, what are your thoughts? Put your thoughts down in the comments below, what you're thinking about what's taking place right now. I'm going to keep you up to date. Any new files that drop from here on out, I will make a video on it. If you need me to go back on some older documents or anything like that, drop it down in the comments below. I do not mind making videos like this. I do not mind looking up the actual definitions, getting that educational standpoint of what is going on in this case. I think it's very important for us to get the educational law side. You know, I know we have personal feelings about this case, but we also do need to understand legal terms, right? I think that is very important to understand legal terms, and it's better to educate not only the Rev Gang family who was watching and any new subscriber that is here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Make sure you smash the notification bell for more videos like this. Also got documentaries coming, and check out the other videos on the channel where we talk about different things going on within this case and other cases. Shout out to the Rev Gang family. I love you, and I will see you at the live.
He goes by T-REV, so we'll call him that as well, and he joins us now. Thank you very much for coming with your splendid YOLO hat on. You only live once.
I count my blessings for the days when I was down.